Galway and Mayo clashes are always special, irrespective of the level, whether it's minor, under to one senior, they're always special, and today won't be any different.
Of course, you have that advantage of being involved with Galway and Mayo throughout the years, and you've had some cracking games, and of course you've been involved in the All-Ireland as well, Tomas.
Yeah, as I said, I'm not sure whether it's an advantage or disadvantage to have played on both sides, but it was certainly an honour, and I finished off my career with 3 great years with Mayo, and yeah, look at I think both teams today are feeling quite strong teams, and Mayo seem to be in particular have a lot of good pass players who are talking out today, so it should lead to an interesting game, definitely.
He drops it high, he drops it over the bar, and Pat Clark has landed the first point of the Masters final. A chance to level, and it's put up and over the bar brilliantly by Eamon O'Shea. Donald Flaherty's shot comes in, it's high, it's over the bar. Pat Clark with the free, he's got one, he's got another, he's levelled it up. For Mayo, what a turn, what a score from Flannery. Mayo hit the front on 21 minutes. The ball is shipped back up and over the bar, and I think had Conor McGowan taken that on, we could almost have had a goal that we spoke about. Another ball dropped over the bar from Declan Byrne. Super point, Galway hit the front. Well, that is where referee John Griffin decides enough is enough. It's been enthralling, it's been low scoring, but it's as tight as we expected it would be.
The conditions are certainly dominating the game. They're horrendous. I think both teams are playing a bit short. You know, a lot of short passes going on between the two 40s. I think the first team who will adapt letting the ball in a bit earlier and faster, I think probably could pay dividends for them.
Key moments throughout this game, of course, the wides, Jim. This is a problem. 11 wides I counted for Galway in the first half.
11 wides to 2. I mean, that's serious for Galway. They'll be happy enough with the scoreboard at half-time, because we did feel, you know, particularly from the second quarter on, that Mayo would go in at half-time. We were intrigued early on that, you know, that Mayo had won the toss and had decided to go where they were going. Now there's Donal Fortha with a chance for Galway, but it's kind of a strange kind of game really, because Galway in particular, their shot selection was disappointing really, and we had a player like Declan Byrne who was so comfortable off his left side kicking from play, opting to take a free once and putting it wide, and then Alan Fearig had that chance, a player who in his club career with Milton down to the years would have gone for the goal. There I think he was happy enough maybe to take the point, because Galway needed that score, they badly needed that score, and here's Declan Byrne now showing what he can do off his left side with a superb point from play, probably Galway's best score of that first half, when earlier on I think Galway, when the chances were going wide there, it was shot selection had a lot to do with it really. So Galway came back into it strongly. They're okay on the scoreboard, but I think you have to feel that Mayo just somehow instinctively perhaps they knew what they were doing when they decided to go the way they did when they won the toss, because we were surprised by that at the time. I think it probably favours Mayo right now, but maybe it's too early to say that.
Welcome back to the second half of Galway and Mayo in the All-Ireland Masters final, as John Griffin throws the ball in. 30 minutes to decide who's going to be crowned the champions for 2014. Will it be title number 8 for Mayo or title number 4 for Galway, and thus completing a 3 in a row? Fearig drops it high up, and that is an unbelievable kick from Alan Fearig. Can he win a free? No, he goes for the shot himself. Gary Ruan drives it high and over the bar. And that's why the Mahola Moy Davits man has been brought to full forward. From 40 metres out. He's got the height. He's got the distance. It's a superb kick from Pat Clark. It's surely too far out, but look who's inside, all alone. Trevor Burke, who's come on from absolutely nowhere. The Corofin man is on the ball. Trevor Burke puts Galway in front. This surely is a gimme as he tips it high and over the bar, and Galway's back chat has levelled it up at 6 points apiece, and Mayo sense now that this could be theirs for the taking. 6 minutes from the end, there's no separating these sides. Brian Ford, Brian McGillernaw with the ball, drops it into Alan Fearick. The two Miltown link up, off to Cronin. It's been made in North Galway if this comes to a score. Cronin, back to Ford. Is he too far out? Brian Ford outside the left. Brian Ford high! And Brian Ford has it! What a score from Brian Ford! 4 minutes of stoppage time. Seamus Silk as man of the match is announced, but surely Donal O'Flaherty only has to kick this one out of the parish and it's game over. He just drives it up, it's all over! And Galway have completed 3 in a row. The crowd are on their feet. Lost not only Cloonburn, Galway have beaten Mayo by 7 points to 6. They have retained and won their 3rd Gaelic Masters Senior All-Ireland title, their 4th crown in all. A gallant Mayo fall to their knees. Galway are celebrating.
Congrats to Galway, and I hand over the cup to Richard O'Donovan. Congrats Richard, and congrats to Galway.
There's been an average of 32 to 35 lads training since July. Huge committed bunch of lads, and they were very much mad to win this 3 in a row this year, and they worked very hard. It wasn't easy, as we've seen today, and the weather, when we started off in July, the weather was dry. We had a lovely summer, but the game today was won on a wet winter type of weather, so we had to pull all stops to win it today.
It's brilliant. We're absolutely delighted in Galway. Especially it's a historic year for Galway football, the 50th anniversary of the start of the real 3 in a row with the senior team, so we're delighted to do it.
Yeah, you've done it in the 60s with the seniors, you've done it now 3 in a row with the Masters. All them evenings in Loch George training has paid off for you.
Yeah, we did. We put in a huge effort. We have a massive squad and we needed it today. It was a tough game against Mayo. You couldn't have got a tougher game. They have a great team as well, and we were just delighted to come through by the bare minimum.
Firstly, to the Gaelic Masters Association for getting this competition back up and running a couple of years ago. We're all playing a game we love. We played all our lives. We want to keep playing it in a competitive environment, and thanks very much for them for everything they've done. I want to thank all the wives and girlfriends of all the players here, or the wags as they're more commonly known. It's easy for us to still go out and tog out in the evenings and play games, pursuing our boyhood dreams. You're left at home to mind the fort, and for that we thank you very, very much. I'm sure someday we will get a bit of sense and call it a day. Good evening,